A newborn creature is weak and helpless. It has no idea of the dangers around it. It needs to be protected. To be fed in order to grow strong and to survive. It has no chance of surviving on its own. Its mother will protect it from danger, feed it, and if necessary, give up her life for it. In this film, we are about to examine the miraculous emotion God has inspired in living things, maternal love, and the sacrifices living things make for their offspring, and witness one of the greatest miracles of creation. Birds occupy a special place as some of the most devoted parents in the world. Parent birds work without rest for the sake of their newly hatched chicks. Some bird species bring food to their young 24 hours a day. All the young do is open their mouths and wait for the food their parents bring them. They need their parents' love and devotion in order to survive. Death is inevitable for a chick left on its own. Dippers devote themselves to their young. They build their nest in a safe place behind a small waterfall, far from prying eyes. The mother and father tirelessly collect food for their chicks. They bring food to the nest every 10 minutes. These creatures are birds, not human beings. And all one would expect of them is for them to think only of themselves and their own stomachs. Yet what happens is exactly the opposite. They think only of their young, not themselves, and they devote themselves to them. Many living species can make even greater sacrifices for their offspring. A female zebra will risk death in defense of her fowl. In the event of an attack, she places herself between her baby and the predators. Even though she can run much faster than her baby, she deliberately moves slower than it. That means if the predators catch up with her, she will die and the fowl will escape. This is a dangerous game. A dangerous game which animals sometimes lose. These are the shores of northern Europe. Glimo nests are here, on the tall cliffs that stretch along the shore. When August arrives, the chicks make their first attempts to fly and attempt to reach the sea. That is not easy. The sea is about 1 kilometer away from the cliffs, and the nest is quite high up. Finally, the first chick jumps out of the nest into the air. It glides towards the sea accompanied by some adults. Its first test flight is successfully completed. The other chicks follow it. This is a very dangerous flight. It is essential for the safety of the chick that it ends in the sea, because there are foxes lying in ambush on the shore. Some chicks fail to make the sea on these test flights and make forced landings on the beach. As you can see, the mother glimo does not abandon them. She tries with all her might to get her chick to run to the sea, because the foxes have spotted it. The mother constantly pushes her chick towards the sea. She also flaps her wings, trying to attract the approaching danger to herself. The foxes will be on the chick any moment. The mother then makes a remarkable act of self-sacrifice to gain time for her chick and save it. She throws herself in front of the foxes. She gives up her own life to save her chick. The chick manages to reach the sea, unaware of what is going on behind it. It calls for its mother. It has no chance of surviving on its own. Other adult glimos respond to the call. They treat the chick as one of their own. There is only one explanation for an animal behaving in such a devoted manner and sacrificing its own life for that of its offspring.